Afternoon, berry drinkers. Welcome back. It's a nice sunny afternoon in Christchurch. I'll shortly be heading down to Stomping on the Comps, the free jazz festival that's down on the quay. One of the best days of the year for the town. While Vicky Cam is getting ready, I'm going to treat myself to a cheeky craft number. So this is by Dark Revolution and is their Soft Focus. That came through nice and crisp there on the camera. Dark Revolution, small batch brewery up just north of Salisbury. One of my personal favourites. They're over the border into Wiltshire, but a local enough brewery for me. When I went up there for a Hobby Traveller special, they donated me a few tins to come back and taste and review, and this is one of them. It still has a best before of October 26th, so it's fairly nice and fresh. Soft Focus has a rather creepy rear window skull photographing a skull. It's 6.5%. It's a pale ale rather than an IPA. Yeah, hazy IPA, sorry. On the hot side, it's got Superdelic, and on the cold side, it's got Eggers Pink and a bit more Superdelic. Dark Rev pint pot at the ready. Crack her open and see what we think. That's a very hazy, dark yellow. Looks like it's coming up to like a custardy green, custardy orange, custardy green. Where are we going with that? Just see if I can get. There was a really creamy bit that came down there at the top now. That is a very completely opaque. There's a nice bit of yeast and bits floating around in there. I can't really catch any carbonation. It's got a collar, a very thick, compact foam, and I'm already getting a whiff of red apple. Yeah, red apple, like a soft red apple that's on its way out, it's on its way off. And it smells sweet. It smells very sweet, like a candied, thick, syrupy, candied sweetness. And there's an edge of dankness. They're fairly fresh hops. I don't have Eggers Special. I don't think I've tried Eggers Pink before. Superdelic does tend to give really intense candied flavours. To give her head settle down a bit, let's give her a try. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's creamy smooth. There's a hint of fizz, but it coats your tongue. And it's a really, really nice sensation first time in. There's real sweetness on the front. That might put some people off. It's almost like a pop, like a really sweet, intense apple juice. Not like a scrumpy cider where you're going to get a lot of bitterness with it. It's just that same sweet sensation, and then as you swallow it back, it remains sweet. Really creamy sweet. There is a lot going on there. That's bang tasty. Right up my street, I've just been trying a Pilsner, which was incredibly bitter. This is the other end of the scale. This is probably a little bit too sweet, especially having one after the other. Always forget, get a picture in so we can have a proper look. It's a tasty flavour. The mouth sensation is lovely, that creamy sweetness. I like apple as a flavour. Surprised that you can get that from hops. Definitely like a candied apple. I don't know if I'm, other than that slight hint of dankness, I'm searching to pick out anything else though. If you're into your apples and you like a bit of creamy sweetness, this is going to be a serious beer for you, I think. So the butcher's what it says on the back of the can. Soft Focus is a small batch series. It should provide red fruit, citrus and dank. Well, I said red apple. I don't know if that's where most people go with red fruit. That's usually like a red berry bitterness. There's a bit there. I'd definitely say appley citrus, and the dankness is in there. Interesting that there's a lot more hops that's gone into. I mean, it's a hazy IPA, but it's you can really get a sense of the dry hop off the top of it. Only the Superdelic that's gone in on the hot side for the base of the beer. Yeah, that's really good. It contains barley wheat and oats, unfiltered and unpasteurised for maximum flavour. Very, very smooth for a 6.5 beer, 6.5% beer. Sweet spot for IPAs for me. I think once you get over that into the deeper style, you're almost getting punched in the back teeth. And the session ones don't quite deliver this. This is a nicely in the middle. I'm not too sure if it's still available on their website. They're small batch, so they tend to brew and be onto something else. But if they've got something with Eggers Pink and Superdelic in, and you love your apples, give it a go. Soft Focus, Dark Rev, pretty good stuff. Cheers everybody.